All right, what's up, everybody? What's going on, San Jose Sharks fans? I'm Aaron James. Welcome to another live watch along party with real-time reaction to the action as the San Jose Sharks are hosting the Vegas Golden Knights. Second stint in this Cali Finn jersey. We're having some fun with it the last game. There's some people in Sharks territory that just really take they take everything on heart. Listen, at Shark City Hockey, we try our very best to represent everybody in Sharks territory, okay? And not everybody in Sharks territory really care for this Cali Finn jersey. So, for as much love as we'll show it, we'll also, we'll chirp it as well, okay? Because that's what we do, all right? We cheer and we chirp our own team. And, if it's not for you, don't take it all serious and stuff, man. It's all fun. But yeah, that's been like the number one overall question I've been getting asked for like the last 24 plus hours has been, how don't you like the new jerseys? Bro, I can't keep answering that question over and over, okay? You're going to go back a couple of days and look at the memes or the jokes or the graphics that we're making. Do your due diligence and look into the comment section, and maybe you'll find the answer to that question that's been asked over a dozen times before. But we're not the only one, and I'll be 100 with you. A lot of the memes that I make and a lot of the jokes and trips I've been making about the Cali Finn jersey, they are inspired, or they may even stem from some of the comments that were made by other fans out there in the fan base directly on the San Jose Sharks social media pages, in the comment section, or on Reddit, Instagram, X, you name it, right? So this isn't just a Shark City Hockey thing, all right? We in Shark City Hockey, and myself included, just don't care for this jersey, man. Anyways, but here we are, second game in. Let's see if they get a dub in it. That's all that matters. Sharks are having some pressure early, and of course, they give away a breakaway and a goal. Of course. The matinee hockey. We all know that the Sharks do not fare very well against the Vegas Golden Knights historically, right? They've had our number since they've been in the league. As a matter of fact, let's talk about those numbers right now. So, Johnny Gaudreau, the last time we got together against the Columbus Blue Jackets, he had 3 first period breakaways early on in the game. Didn't capitalize on it. But right now, it looks like his 8th goal of the season for Michael Amadio. So that was assisted by White Cloud, his 5th of the season. And right away, his Sharks drop a goal. Not even 3 minutes in. So not including the playoffs, this is the 31st all-time game against the San Jose Sharks, or the San Jose Sharks against the Vegas Golden Knights. The 31st all-time game. The Sharks are 7-19-0-4 all-time. That's a .300 win percentage. So, yeah, we're looking for our 8th win ever against the squad in the regular season. Of course, this rivalry, outside of being divisional rivals and them, of course, winning the cup in 6 years, while we're still searching for our first one over 30, a lot of this rivalry became super bitter with the whole Joe Pavelski fiasco. Should have been a penalty. Maybe it should have been a penalty. Tomato, tomato. You choose which side of argument you want to be on. But nonetheless, the Sharks upset the Knights in Game 7 here at the Tank with that 5-minute major, one of the greatest comebacks in franchise history. And a lot of fans still hold dear to that moment, even though it's been over 7 years now. Well, not 7, 5 years, more than 5 years, 4 years, 4 years. My math's not mathing this morning, my bad. But yeah, going into this game open-minded. Honestly, anytime the Sharks play the Vegas Golden Knights, it's like, man, it almost feels like when the Niners meet the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. It's like you just hoping that they could come away with the victory. I know, too soon, but it is what it is. We'll get into the lineup in a minute, but right now, Mackenzie Blackwood. Oh my gosh, allowed another goal. He's in net. 2-0 Vegas right now, dude. Ridiculous. Yeah, not looking too hot in these new jerseys, man. Not looking too hot in these new jerseys. That's just... What could I say? This is horrible. 2 goals in 5 minutes is ridiculous, man. But it is what it is. We'll be here with y'all, fans. We'll be here with y'all. All right, so the second goal of the game is scored none other by, guess who? William Karlsson. William Karlsson, unassisted so far. We'll see if that changes on the NHL site. But at 4 minutes and 24 seconds, William Karlsson makes it 2-0 with the 17th goal this season. This is insane. Ooh-wee. All right, here we go. Chance for the Sharks. Philip Zadina. Oh, man. Here we go. More opportunity. Oh! LeBanc trying to freaking put one. Trying to make a deposit. That's too bad. All right. Well, welcome everybody. Happy holidays, I guess. You know, happy free day off of work Monday. If you are part of that club who doesn't have to work today, happy 3-day weekend. Not so much at the Shark Tank right now. Sharks dropped 2 goals within 4 minutes and 24 seconds. So at 2 minutes and 26 seconds, you had Michael Amadio. He scored his 8th of the season, assisted by White Cloud, his 5th assist of the season. That made it 1-0 Vegas. At 2 minutes and 26 seconds in the first period. Less than 2 minutes, like literally a minute and 58 seconds later, William Karlsson gets his 17th of the season. That was assisted by Martinez, his 8th, and Stone, his 37th assist of the season. So 2-0 Vegas right now. Sounds like Sharks. My goodness gracious. 2 goals, total 6 shots. Or total 7 shots. 7 shots each team right now. But yeah. We didn't get through 5 minutes before they dropped 2 in a row. So that's crazy. But it is what it is. For those of you who are hoping to maintain top 3 draft position, then you know you're loving this. For those of you who want to see the Sharks win in the alternate black jerseys, obviously, you know, they have the stigma of not doing so, then right now you're just kind of like, great. But it is what it is. As, again, only counting the regular season, not the playoffs. The Sharks have only 7 victories against the Vegas Golden Knights in team history. So I mean, that's average 1 win per year of their existence. That's crazy. And here come the Knights back to work again. So, a lot of us are still kind of shell shocked from the, way the Sharks dropped the last game at home in their debut of these Cali Fin jerseys against the Blue Jackets. They surrendered the game-winning goal, lost 4-3 with 12.9 seconds remaining in regulation, and boy oh boy, here come the Knights one more time. Another shot that goes up into the netting. It's tough. All right. Pardon the pause here, as the faceoff is going deep in the Sharks zone right now. Granlund is in the faceoff circle, which means that top line's out there. We'll go over the lines in just a minute. My fault. Just know that Mackenzie Blackwood is in net. And, I've been a big supporter of Mackenzie Blackwood all season long. Everyone here knows that. But as of late, it's kind of been a little unfortunate, his performance lately. A lot of early goals. It seems like, his game definitely gets better as time goes on. But he's definitely had some frantic starts. So, I mean, it doesn't help when the team, isn't there to support him, but I mean, maybe it's all part of the plan, right? All right, here we go. Anthony Duclair, who had 2 goals the other night. Ooh, nice little nifty backhander. Really, no, nothing too dangerous about that. But I like the idea. Just get the puck on the net, right? Just a quick reminder, if you're watching us on X or if you're watching us on YouTube, you can be a part of the conversation and drop a comment in the Sharks Fifth Line comment section. Let me make sure we're actually live here. Yeah, we're live. All right. All right. Pardon me as I start sharing this stream to the socials. Oh man, Vegas is just setting up shop again in the Sharks zone. Looks like their top line is out there. Oh wow, they're showing it. That was almost top shelf. Right now, Vegas is essentially putting on a clinic. All right, opportunity. Looked like they're trying to hit LeBanc again for an opportunity, but he wasn't able to get to it. It is what it is, man. This is gonna be a long game, baby. So we're gonna strap in. Halfway through this first period, the clock is moving fast too, almost as fast as our opponents. All right, so let me know who you got. I mean, a little late to ask this question. Well, who do you got, man? You have the Sharks or the Knights? Sharks are down right now 2-0, so it is what it is. All right, Sharks are trying to set up shop now. Ruda with the blast from the point, and that goes a little wide. Ooh, Bailey, big body, power, speed. Wins a battle on the trapezoid for the puck. Tries to put a shot on net. I like the idea. Alright, just sharing this stream to my social feed, so pardon the silence here. Alright, Sharks with speed. Zetterlund enters the zone. He gets bumped off route in the slot, but Sharks continue to pressure. Nice shot. Nice shot by Granlund. I like it. But that was saved. Looks like we're on a TV timeout right now, so it's a good time to start doing the social plugs and then go over the lineup here. So some changes in the lineup. Let's go over the lineup real quick, huh? All right. So as we have commercial break, we're going to visit the lineup here. Fabian Zetterlund, Mikhail Granlund, Anthony Duclair are on top of that, that opening lineup. That's first starting line. I've been saying this all season. That's the strongest line the Sharks have had. Ty Emberson joins Mario Ferraro tonight on the first line for the Blue Liners. Mackenzie Blackwood gets a start in net. Mike Hoffman getting some top 6 minutes with William Eklund and Luke Cunnin. John Ruda drops to that second line with Henry Thrun, who's bumped up from the third line from the other night. So speaking of the third line, you have Kevin LeBanc, Nico Sturm, Philip Zadina. You can see Mark-Edward Vlasic drop down. Keelan Addison is right there paired with him. And then that checking line essentially is the same for the last few games now. Might be the same throughout this, throughout the month of February and March. But that's Justin Bailey, Ryan Carpentier, and Jacob McDonald. And that right there, Sharks fans, is your lineup tonight. Or today, pardon me, your lineup for today. So again, just want to welcome everybody. Welcome to the party. Happy 3-day weekend to y'all. Sharks looking for their 8th all-time regular season victory against these Vegas Golden Knights. That's crazy. Let's take a look at how Vegas does when they're here at the Shark Tank specifically. All right, my bad. Hold on. Game on. All right, Sharks trying to generate some offense. Got Cunnin out there with Vlasic, Hoffman. Hoffman cannot hold the freaking zone, so he's retreating all the way back. My goodness, all the way back into his own zone. Now back by the goal line. Come on, how do you go from blue line to goal line? It is what it is. Let's roll. Sharks breaking out. You got Keelan Addison. He feeds it up. Eklund looking to hunt some pucks along with Luke Cunnin, and Vegas is able to clear again. All right, let's try that one more time. Here come the Sharks. Oh my gosh. Not one, but 2 Sharks overskate the puck at the blue line. All right, so stoppage and play. Now let's look into that stat really quick. Let's see. Oh, I'm about to have a game on right now. All right, so, you know, we know that the Sharks have only... Oh, hold up. Here we go. Here we go. Nice. Oh. All right, so we know the Sharks only have 7 victories against Vegas in the regular season. Now, as far as how well these guys do when they're playing here at the Shark Tank, this is the 15th all-time game that the Vegas Golden Knights have played at the SAP Center at San Jose. And you want to take a guess? You want to take a guess what the record is? 11-0-0-3. So yes, we've beaten them here 3 times, but we've only done it with overtime. I don't know if any of that includes shootouts right now at the top of my mind. I know lately we've won some shootouts. But bottom line is we have yet to beat them in regulation during the regular season when they're here at the tank. So today would be a good day. Of course, they have the insurance goals, so we're going to need to score 2 just to get back in that conversation of talking about trying to get our 8th regular season victory, first regulation victory here at the tank. So nice hit. Kalen Addison with a clean hit at center ice, baby. But that doesn't phase the Knights. They still maintain the puck and get a shot on net. Ooh wee, what a shot. Oh, Blackwood trying to fight off the puck, man. Give him some support, boys. Come on. Finally get a whistle. Yeah, I'm going to stick to my guns. These uniforms ain't it, man. They really aren't. They should have just stuck with the Evolve jersey template. Make it black. You know, forget the extra stripes. Forget the Cali fin, the secondary logo as a primary crest. You should just kept the regular shark logo. Keep those fins on the shoulder pad. Actually, you know, I like the shoulder pads. As a matter of fact, I've seen some people say, and I might agree. I might agree. I mean, I'll let you know after I finish this thought. But I've seen some people say that maybe the Northern California shoulder patches should have been the primary crest. You know, the big logo on the torso of the jersey. You know what? I think that would have been dope. Again, I don't mind the Evolve fin as that primary logo on these new threads. But I think all those extra stripes to me just kind of kills it. I mean, I hate to say it. It is what it is. But I'm not the only one, man. I mean, some people go as far as to call them... I've read, like, you know... It's been almost a month, right, since they debuted the jerseys, and since day one, I've been reading like on Reddit, on Instagram, on X, etc. And don't get me wrong, I know people love this jersey. You already know me, like I grade it a B minus, B plus ish, but nonetheless, you know, like I love Black Sharks jerseys. I've already said this. I love Black Sharks jerseys, but I could look past not having a shark on the jersey at all, that being a shark biting, you know, chomping on that stick. So, you know, I could look past the Evolve fin on there, but all those extra stripes is just too much going on. Honestly, I think this jersey would have looked like A+ if they just kept the regular shark logo on there and just have it essentially the third jersey be the black version of their new Evolve kit. But you know, they went this direction for whatever reason. Definitely feels like a money grab. I think it's a stretch to try to say, oh, the serape, is the Latino culture. But just in case, Latinos are Hispanic, whatever that is, don't agree with that, they extended it on the website saying also current surfer culture. So what is it? Is it serape for surfer culture, or is it serape for Latino culture, right? I'm Latino, by the way. I'm Mexican American, just so y'all know. So, I don't speak for everybody, but it just doesn't do it for me. Like, to me, I think that's kind of a stretch to have all those extra stripes on there. And also my spouse, who, oh, 1 second, Continent Eklund. Oh man, that was a good opportunity right there. But my spouse brought up a good point. She was like, what an awkward way to debut these jerseys. So the Sharks are celebrating Chinese New Year against the Columbus Blue Jackets, and they're handing out red envelopes. Yet they debut the jerseys that have supposed to like pay homage to Hispanic culture. Just what I mean, like, really awkward clash there. Anyways, my spouse is Pacific Islander and an Asian descent, so we both were kind of raising our eyebrows, like, what a choice night to debut the jerseys. And then also just kind of a stretch. And I've had serape. I grew up with that grew up with those blankets in my household. I mean, you're truly Latino is when you're using it to, like, as curtains, right? So yeah, even still, like, I don't look at that and say, oh wow, I don't think my culture. I just see a bunch of extra stripes, or as one Redditor put it, barcodes. Anyways, so I stand with the people in Sharks territory that say, the jerseys that they've been releasing these past few years have just they've been a miss. They haven't been it. I mean, so if you're all for them, that's cool. It's cool with you, but for me personally, I feel like they keep like getting further away from like their identity. You know what I'm saying? Especially last year, that's like the epitome of it. Trying to be the Seals and not the Sharks. Anyways, so yup. And just to respond to people that say, "Hey, you're trying to force this," I'm telling you, man. For the last 4 weeks, a lot of this is on social media, directly on their page, man. A lot of the comments inspire me. Some people are saying, when did we become the San Jose Fins? Some people say we look like dolphins now and whales, and I think that's just their way of expressing that. Why is there not a shark on this jersey? And then other people, for one reason or another, just do not care for the way the evolved fin looks. So personally, I think the Sharks are just slipping further and further. They're trying to do new things. I get it, but I feel like the more they try to do something new, it's like they're just slipping further away from like their identity, which to me makes no sense. So, and before people try to, like, and you have people out there with that argument, and my bad, I'm talking about jerseys right now, but the Sharks are getting shut out 2-0, right? And they're on the penalty kill, by the way, as John Ruda just got called tripping Paul Cotter. So now they're down a man. But a lot of people say, oh, these aren't the 90s anymore, or oh, people just want the OG logo. Well, I think personally it just has to do with, I don't think it has to do with just, OG logo and blah blah blah. Because, oh, here we go, nice right-handed chance by Sturm, great blast. But back to the point, dude. Like, there's just some things that don't need to be like touched, right? Like when you think of like the original 6 teams, like when you think of like, Hawks, Wings, Leafs, etc., right? Like, that's how I view that old school Sharks logo, dude. Like, that right there is like, it's more than just heritage. It's more than just quote unquote OG. To me, it's like oh, hold on one second. Man, this power play unit right now is working our Sharks, that's for sure. They got freaking Mario Ferraro doing 360s in the crease. Nice save by freaking Mackenzie Blackwood, baby. 25 seconds remaining on this power play for the Knights. But back to what I was trying to say with that original Sharks look that everyone's asking to bring back full time. It has nothing to do with like, oh, OG. It has nothing to do with nostalgia. It has nothing to do with like, you know, quote unquote heritage. To me, I think it's just, well, I mean, you don't need my opinion for it. Hockey News ranked it. It's the best hockey jersey of all time. That template, right? That form, that style. But to me, it's like, oh, go freaking figure. Power play goal. It's 3-0, fans. It is 3-0. Ooh-wee. Of course. Of course. In typical Sharks fashion, we give somebody their first goal. Their first goal. I'm looking at his stats right now on NHL.com. Mason Morelli, number 11, left winger for the Vegas Golden Knights. He's 28. He's undrafted. He was playing with the Hershey Bears in 2021 through 2023, and then most recently with the Henderson Silver Knights. He played 44 games for them this season. And here he is playing his, I'm not mistaken, with his first NHL game, and he gets a freaking goal. Boy, oh boy. Oh man, floating puck almost makes it freaking 4-0. All right, so 15 shots on goal for Vegas. They're getting goals like every 5 shots, this average right now. Oh, no! Oh, my goodness! Mackenzie Blackwood with 1. The clock's a little behind because it was freaking delaying here on our end, but with 1.7 seconds remaining, Blackwood has to freaking make a flashing leather save while falling on his bottom because all that pressure. And probably just juicy big rebounds too, but I'm just gonna run the clock out because this period is pretty much over. But damn, son, 3-0, 3-0. They say you can't win a game in the first period, but you can lose a game in the first period. I know it sounds like an oxymoron, but it's true. Vegas can't put this, you know, they can't win this game technically. You know, they can't take their foot off the gas here. So this game is far from over. But for the Sharks, they better come back strong, dude, because if not, this is going to be freaking horrible, horrible day. We got a question, right? We got a question. Is Blackwood going to have at least 29 saves? Yeesh. I don't know, bro. I mean, right now they got 17 shots on goal. We'll about compile all the stats in just a minute. I'll go over those with you in a second. But I mean, damn. We'll see if he even if he's even dressed to start the second period. That typically happens. You know, when Kakkonen or Blackwood is performing like right what's going on right now. They typically do not start the following period. I think most notably it happened to not Corona. Who was it? I think the last time that happened was Sharks. Yeah, Magnus Corona. Sharks debut, Magnus Corona, his starting night. Sharks pretty much played like they're playing right now. Allowed the visitors will light him up, and he was pulled and benched. And I don't think it had to do with just how he was playing, because it's just the fact that everyone in front of him didn't show up, and they didn't want the kid to kind of go through that. So Mackenzie Blackwood, he's a pro. He's been in this league for a long time now, so I probably won't. Not to say that this performance is okay and it doesn't hurt, but I think they pulled Corona last time just make sure they save the kid's confidence or whatever. But yeah, right now we'll see if Blackwood continues to be in the net for the remainder of the game. Boy, oh boy, what a freaking Monday matinee, right? So San Jose Sharks are down 3-0. Let's go into those overtime stats. Almost done getting those squared away for y'all, so let's go. Before I do that, let me change up the beats here. Oh man. Alright, I want to say this right now. If for some reason we disconnect, my apologies. I'll go live again. Just lately, here. Oh my gosh, come on. There we go. All right, just changing up the music here. Even though it really matches the mood. All right, let's do the intermission report here. All right, so not fun time. Not a fun time in the Shark Tank right now. Definitely not. San Jose Sharks are down 3-0 to the visiting Vegas Golden Knights. The pain started pretty early. 2 minutes and 28 seconds into the game, Michael Amadio got his 8th goal of the season. That was assisted by White Cloud, his 5th assist of the season. That made it 1-0 Vegas. That was on a breakaway, so that's the second game in a row where the San Jose Sharks allowed the visitors to have a one-on-one look on their goaltender. Again, Johnny Gaudreau did it 3 times in the first period the other night. So Michael Amadio, he actually takes care of business and scores. 1 minute and 50, about a minute and 57 seconds later, William Karlsson gets his 17th goal of the season. Make it 2-0 Vegas. So literally less than 2 minutes, it was 2-0. Not 2 minutes into the game, just 2 minutes apart. But it was 2-0 with less than 5 minutes into the first period. So, you know what I mean? Martinez got his 8th. He got the primary assist on that 8th assist of the season. Stone got his 37th assist of the season with the secondary assist on William Karlsson's goal. And then just moments ago, as the Sharks were trying to, hold off this Vegas team, they committed a penalty. That was John Ruda. He got called for tripping against, as a matter of fact, that makes me realize I had to fix this here. So this right here, my fault. Let me add it. Let me adjust that. Bam. So this is what it should be, 100% on the power play for Vegas. So they get a power play goal at 19 minutes and 12 seconds. That final minute of the first period. And of course, it's Mason Morelli in his first NHL game. He scores his first NHL goal. Another San Jose Sharks tradition, giving people their first goal. And a little bit more salt on that in their first game. Mason Morelli is a 28-year-old rookie. He's been a journeyman, undrafted, As mentioned earlier, he played 44 games with the Henderson Silver Knights this season. Prior to that, he spent 2 years with Hershey. And yeah, Pietrangelo gets his 24th assist of the season, and Martinez gets his 9th on that goal. So 3-0 Vegas. Oh, man. Shots on goal, 17. 9 for the Sharks, 17 for the Knights. Face-off circle. I mean, Vegas is pretty much winning in every category right now. 61% of the face-offs going their way, 38.5 for the San Jose. Hits are knotted up at 6 apiece. Block shots, the Sharks are trying to help Mackenzie Blackwood, but it is what it is. Vegas has 5 block shots, while San Jose has 9. Giveaways is 2 apiece. Takeaways is 3 apiece. This is, by the way, the final time that these two clubs will get together for this remainder of the season. Previously, this is game 4 of 4. Vegas owns the season series, so even if the Sharks come back to win this game, they've won the previous 3 matchups, and we shouldn't be shocked that they're lighting us up. Game 1 against them, 4-1 loss in San Jose. The second time we faced them, we got shut out in Vegas 5-0, and then they defeated us in the shootout in Vegas 5-4, and right now they're leading 3-0. So, excuse me one moment. Pardon me. So yeah, San Jose Sharks, as I mentioned, I'm gonna say this one more time. They've only defeated in the regular season. They've only defeated the Knights 7 times. So right now, it's looking like we have a lot of work to do. I'm not going to count these guys out. But if the score remains the same, the Sharks, literally, their average will be 1 victory per year for the 7 years of existence that Vegas has been around in the regular season. Okay, so this is in the postseason. And, of course, this is the 15th, I believe I said, the 15th all-time game played at the SAP Center in San Jose between the Sharks and the Golden Knights. So San Jose Sharks, when they're playing the Knights at the Tank, yeah, this is the 15th game. They are, they only have 3 victories, and they all came in overtime. So Vegas is 11-0-0-3 when they're in San Jose, California. Sharks have not beat them at home in regulation ever in the regular season. So, damn. Anyways, let's take a look around the league here, huh? Let's leave the tank for a second here. Let's leave the tank at the tank. This Monday, this President's Day, for those who are celebrating here in America, healthy schedule of games, 10 games total, and we've already have 4 final scores, and 4 games currently, including this one, in progress, and we have 2 games lined up for tonight. So let's go into these scores here. The Anaheim Ducks defeated the Buffalo Sabres 4-3 in Buffalo. The Dallas Stars lose against the Boston Bruins in Boston in a shootout. They lost by a score 4-3. The Maple Leafs, Toronto, they go into St. Louis and handle the Blues 4-2. And damn, the Canucks and the Wild. What a freaking game, dude. I bet you the guy at the stat sheet was just going crazy trying to keep track of that. The Minnesota Wild win at home against the Vancouver Canucks 10-7. And as our local Canuck fan here in the Sharks fifth line comment section, as you can see, he says that the Canucks gave up 5 goals in 6 minutes. Damn, that must have been tough to watch. Right now, almost midway through the second period in Seattle, the Detroit Red Wings are tied with the Kraken 1 apiece. in the first intermission. So after one period, the Edmonton Oilers are leading the Arizona Coyotes in the desert 2-1. After one period in Calgary, the Winnipeg Jets are ahead of the Calgary Flames 3-2. And of course, this game in the Bay, not looking too good for the Sharks. 3-0, looking to start off this, unless things change in the next 40 minutes, they're about to start out their new campaign with the Cali Finn jersey 0-2. I read a comment saying, because they're saying, oh, we've entered the Cali Finn era. It's hilarious because I seen a comment saying, when are we going to enter the Cali win era? I'm feeling that right now, that's for sure. Later on tonight, the Chicago Blackhawks will be in Carolina to take on the Hurricanes. That game's going to go on at 7 o'clock Eastern time, so 4 o'clock here for those of you on the West. And simultaneously, you can catch this game on NHL Network. The Ottawa Senators will be in Florida taking on the Tampa Bay Lightning. And there it is. That's our first intermission report. We have about 7 minutes or so before they drop the puck in this second frame. I wouldn't be shocked, but I imagine that David Quinn is going to more than likely pull Mackenzie Blackwood. We'll see what happens. Yeah, this is tough. All right. I'll take a quick break. And, we'll come back and see, we'll see how well, David Quinn and the coaching staff could, respond to what was an atrocious first period, man. Atrocious. All right. We'll be back right here. The second period is about to begin in about 5 minutes or so. So thank you for joining me. I'm Aaron James, and this is the Shark City Hockey Live Watch-Along Party with real-time reaction to the action. So far, not so much on the Sharks' end, but, Vegas is already up 3-0, so we'll see if that continues. I'll be right back. All right, game on, baby. So they're just showing shots of sounds like Sharks alumni Joel Ward on the bench with the Vegas coaching staff. Congratulations to him, by the way, but boy oh boy, that's kind of tough to watch, right? I mean, I think that would be like equivalent to, and maybe not at the my bad, hold on, this is Vegas Golden Knights. Yep, so based off of what I'm seeing, let me just double check here. But my bad. Let me finish that thought. That would be like seeing like not as bad as seeing like Marlowe or Thornton behind that bench, but you know, definitely a sight for sore eyes. Mackenzie Blackwood is still in net, so that's what's up. Good for him. Kind of happy about that. I was kind of concerned that if he got pulled, like it just might reflect poorly on them, right? But you know, it is what it is. I would like to see him finish his game. I mean, at least see if the Sharks could do anything for him. Eklund, Cunnin, and Hoffman are out there now. Hoffman, nice interception down deep. Sends it to blue line. Shot. Doesn't make its way through. Ooh. Sharks are chopping at that puck and they cross the crease. I heard some F-bombs dropped on the broadcast. Can't tell if that was a fan, but more than likely it was a player. I heard that's F'd up. And we have a delayed penalty coming on, so it looks like some of these Sharks are about to be on the power play soon. So that's what's up. Oh, how did they not stop the... Okay. They got to blow that whistle, ref. Alright. Let's see what we got here. It looks like Ivan Barbashev is getting called for holding at 2 minutes and 16 seconds of the second period. He was holding Kalen Addison in the trapezoid while in his own zone. So let's go, baby. Sharks got a power play. You know what that means. Chomp, chomp, baby. Chomp, chomp. We really need this freaking goal. Sharks kind of struggled on the power play the previous game against the Jackets, but that's in the past. Let's see what we got right now. All right, Sharks win the face-off. Well, there we go. Vegas was kind of laying on it. Addison now skating across the blue line, sends it back. Bouncy puck. So Granlund can't really settle it. Now he does. Used by face-off circle, sends it to Addison, and he sends it back. Granlund shoots with Duclair screening, and that is that's saved. Oh, by the way, for those of you who want to know, Aiden Hill is not in net for the Vegas Golden Knights. Today is Logan Thompson. So far, he's been perfect. 12 for 12. All right, here we go. A minute 38 remains on this power play. Sharks are huddling up. Granlund, Duclair, Zetterlund talking over strategy. Granlund wearing that alternate captain patch. Looks good on him. About to take the face off. Waiting for the damn ref to drop the puck. He faked out Granlund, who went to a knee, expecting the puck to be dropped. All right, Granlund wins the face off. It goes to Zetterlund. He sends it back to Addison, who sends it back to the face off circle to Granlund. Part of the play-by-play is just trying to keep you all engaged here as the Sharks are down 3-0. I normally don't do play-by-play. Granlund, ooh, try to feed Eklund across the slot, but I got away from them, and Golden Knights recover the puck and clear it. All right, 1 minute remains on the power play. Sharks elect to dump and chase. They're chipping at it about a half wall. It gets all the way back around the other side of the rink to declare. He feeds it to Zetterlund, who sends it back to Addison. He shoots it. Sharks get the rebound, so we still got possession. Addison with another blast, and that's gloved down by Thompson. Damn. Logan Thompson's looking good, man. I mean, Vegas always looks good against the Sharks, unfortunately. I would like to see a little bit more pucks being put on the net, like 15 feet away near the slot, near the face-off circle. The Sharks keep electing to pass it back to like Addison at the point. Who, I like the idea. He's at least blasting the puck, but I like to, there's some extra ice out there. Let's challenge. Let's step it up. Let's get closer in the zone instead of all these like blasts from 30 feet away. Oh, gosh. Too much passing. It gets tipped out of zone, and that's going to do it for the power play. All right, Bararo trying to defend the puck in his own half wall. Sharks clear it. Damn. Redunculous. Another blast from the blue line. Sharks are trying. I mean, they look more alive this period than they did the last, that's for sure. And they're going to take a penalty, as I said that. All right, let's see what we got. NHL.com says... Oh, well, never mind. I'll listen to refs. Look like they're calling Justin Bailey for slashing. This is horrible. Well, we're almost halfway through this game, and the Sharks haven't showed up yet. Let's try something new. Oh, man. I read a comment the other day. Someone said, even though we lose, we're going to look good doing it. I'm here to tell you that they don't look good losing either. These jerseys they ain't it. Anyways. Okay, my bad. Power play right now for Vegas. They got 90 seconds remaining on it. And unlike the Sharks, they are operating down low. All their shots are coming like within 10 to 15 feet. What the hell? My bad. Got some issues with the clock here. It's annoying. All right, there we go. "44 seconds remain on this power play for Vegas." Check out the jukebox since these guys aren't really doing anything. Let's see. All right, so the Sharks killed the power play. All right, there we go. Settling the blast. Nice freaking pass from Duclair in the slot. All right, Sharks now advancing the puck. They have a 4-on-3 opportunity, but they're kind of slow. No one's really fully committing. Damn, this game is ridiculous. Lee boring. This game is ridiculously boring. Oh my gosh. All right, let's go next. This isn't blues. This is more like rock still. Let's try EDM. There we go. Something to get the mood going here, huh? All right, we're almost halfway through this game. Thank goodness. This is crazy, man. So halfway through this game, nothing's changed. It's been the same score for the last 10 minutes. It's been 3-0 since the first period. So, you know, if you want to dig deep for some kind of thing, you know, something to celebrate, some positivity here, it would be that the San Jose Sharks haven't allowed a goal, but they also haven't scored. So let's see what they can do about that. We'll go outside in a little while, okay, baby? We got the pup out here. He's looking at the sunshine here in San Jose, California. It's been a rainy weekend. I was pretty surprised that the sun is shining today, which is nice. Apparently have another storm coming through here, so let's take advantage of this day, this 3-day weekend, and this nice sunshine. Get outside for a little while, but first we got half of a hockey game remaining here. Hoping that San Jose Sharks at least score a goal. Don't get shut out. I mean, you know, whenever they face the biggest goal in Knights in the regular season, you just kind of hope that they get the victory. Again, they've owned the Sharks in the regular season since they've been in the league. Looking for win number 8 all time in the regular season. All right, here we go. Nice centering pass. Hoffman shoots, but that was gobbled up by Thompson. No rebound. I like it. So I'm liking that we are attempting the one-time opportunities. You know, we win possession for the puck near the near the wall, near the face-off circle, whatever you want, you know. Send it toward the slot, and we one-time it, but I think it's starting to become a little predictable, just as much as our power play passing toward the blue line. A lot of it's just, it looks like men versus boys out there right now. I'm just gonna be real. The Sharks got to get a little bit more creative, or get sloppy. Just drive the net, right? Just crash the net, throw that puck on net, throw bodies in the crease, and just see what happens. Oh man, it is what it is. All right, TV timeout's done, so we're back in action here. All right, let's go, baby. Drop the puck. Let's go. Drop the freaking puck. Looks like Ryan Carpenter is out there with Justin Bailey. Looks like our fourth checking line is out there. My fault with the silence here. I'm just trying to make use of my time. I'm 100% honest with you right now. I am multitasking, getting some edits done, getting some memes ready, as the Sharks are looking for some sign of life here. All right, all right. Well, this kind of been the trend. Oh, all right. Nice move. Man, these stretch passes are killing us. Even Drew Remenda on the home broadcast said you can't have these 80-foot passes across the rink on Vegas. They're just too good. I mean, I think stretch passes are all good if you have it, if it's there, you know what I mean? But if you're trying to force it with like 3 bodies in the lane, come on. Kind of miss playing hockey. Watching these guys play hockey frustrates me. It makes me want to go back into the beer league. Maybe I'll try forward again. I used to be goalie for years, except you know, sports-related injuries started making me second guess my recreation. So then I became a creative, and you know, thus Shark City Hockey came about. Philip Zadina commits a tripping penalty, so Vegas is going to be on another power play. Oh, I was definitely gonna make the league, bro. I would have been the Sharks franchise goaltender, bro. No. The next best thing since of getting the Bach off. Nice. That was horrible. I had my nights. I was a fringe starter, man. I either like went out there and did really good, or I was aight. I was trying to learn how to play the position, like you know, take some lessons, and I did pretty good. But what you will find often in beer leagues, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you rec leaguers could attest to this, but you'll get individuals who are playing, who should be, you know, playing a couple more ranks up, right? Like in the higher skilled leagues. I don't know how y'all call them across the league, but you know, you have like you know, you have your D1, D2, D, etc., right? You know, so I'm over there trying to learn a position. We have some guys that definitely belong like 3 or 4 leagues, you know, ranked above us, and you know, they just go out there and throw clinics. So you know, as a goaltender, I did my best, but you know, like Mackenzie Blackwood and Kapokak, I can tell you, you're only really as good as the guys in front of you, and you know, if you gotta do all the work, eventually it catches up to you. So that was alright. That was solid. I mean, I wasn't the worst, but I definitely wasn't the best. No lie though, I always thought about playing, because they do this, like they host this event sometimes where like you could play games with the Sharks. As a matter of fact, I don't think a lot of Sharks fans know about this, but coming up, Scott Hannon and Owen Nolan are going to be hosting this event where you could play with the Sharks at the tank. So you know, I have the details on me right now, but you know, just look it up. I'm pretty sure you'll find it. But yeah, I was thinking about that. That'd be kind of dope. But I don't know if I'm bold enough to take like slap shots from pro level athletes. You know what I'm saying? All right. Clock is ticking away. Oh, Sharks finally getting exactly what I was saying. Get sloppy with it. Crash that net, man. Get bodies in that crease. See if it makes something happen. They got exciting there for a second, but Vegas cleaned that up real quick. Ooh, here's another opportunity. Duclair. Man, Duclair has been like on one lately. He's been getting plenty of opportunities to try to go one-on-one. Unfortunately, the puck, he wasn't able to get to the puck that time. All right, Eklund Hoffman. Man, Hoffman just lost. That was so sloppy. How do you lose that puck entering the zone in the slot like that? Oh my gosh, Vlasic just got manhandled and thrown on the ice. The Sharks are being schooled today, baby. Actually, like I said, you know, if you want, the most impressive thing this period is that they actually have not allowed a goal, and they actually kind of, you know, created some more opportunities, believe it or not, having committed 2 penalties in this period. Shots are almost even. Sharks have 22, Vegas has 21. But yeah, it's not looking good. There we go. Sharks sustaining some pressure now. Ferraro pinching. Oh, nice slap shot opportunity. Rebound. Thompson is not playing. It's not playing out there. All right, I'm digging this song. All right. Well, I guess we're gonna have to live through another 23 minutes of this, unless the Sharks can make it interesting and mount an epic comeback like they did all those years ago in the playoffs. So far, the only stats for the Sharks, besides shots on goal, are penalties committed. So Sharks have committed 3 penalties, 2 in this period. You know, maybe that last one might have been a little soft, but it is what it is. You know, dude, speaking of goaltending and stuff, like, we have the trade deadline approaching, and per usual, like, everyone's talking about Capo going, or is Blackwood going to go? You know. Ooh, Carpenter almost scored a goal. Anyways, My whole thing is what I was trying to say with that thought before I got distracted by the highlights there or the replay was, you know, if indeed the Sharks do decide to part ways during the trade deadline with these guys, or if that was the plan all along, I don't know why they don't just give some minutes to some of the farm. You know what I mean? Some of the kids in the farm league. Why not? Why not Makaniemi? Why not Krona? You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. Like for me as a fan, when I don't see guys in our farm league get plenty of opportunities, and I get, you know, the whole like logic behind it, like, oh, these are the pros, these are the veterans, they're more seasons, they're bigger guys on the ice, these guys need to bulk up, or they need to get a little bit more, like, you know, experience under their belt. Or some fans will even go as far as say, like, keep the kids away from this mess. But for me, when you know, essentially we have said roster getting these NHL minutes and our farm prospects kind of being left in the AHL waiting for opportunity, to me, I can't help but wonder and beg the question, is that because perhaps they don't feel like the people that are in the prospect pool, not necessarily that they're not NHL ready, but that like maybe they're not as you know, maybe their potential isn't as highly maybe it's not as high as they thought it initially would have been. Because for me, I feel like, you know, like guys like Bordelot or Gushin or Corona, etc., I feel like they should be definitely getting more NHL minutes. And regardless if the Sharks are gonna, you know, if they're trying to tank, whatever your opinion may be of, you know, the quality of the team and, you know, quote unquote mess with their confidence. Oh my gosh, there it is again. It's not 4-0. Anyways, my whole point is this: it's like I think playing in NHL is going to be tremendous for the confidence, not being put in NHL and then being called back down to the CUDA like constantly, or never getting called up in general. I think that will be more like, you know, impact on their potential. But back to the whole point here. You know, I can't but beg the question, you know, is our prospects pool really that strong if they can't break this roster, right? And number two, which was actually probably the first point I had, is you know, if indeed the idea was to trade these veterans, including the goaltenders, all along, why not have the kids start and get that experience now? It'd be way more exciting, in my opinion, to watch our prospects and our draft picks compete in these games and then lose and be like, okay, it's permissible. They're rookies, they're young, they got a lot to learn, versus like these vets, you know, holding down these spots and then, like, you know, putting on this show. So it is what it is. So yeah, it's a good game, dude. I feel you. 4-0. Yeah, this game was over before it began, bro. Like, this game was over 5 minutes in when it was 2-0. I mean, again, I'm not going to give up on these guys, but yeah, we'll see what happens, bro. You know, anything can happen. I mean, damn, Vancouver Canucks and the Minnesota Wild played in a freaking game that was 17 total goals. Oh my gosh. You never know. We might be in you know, we might have an opportunity for crazy 20 minutes of hockey ahead of us. We'll see. Let's take a look ahead here. Let's take a look ahead here. Let's see what's in store next for the San Jose Sharks. Wow. Well, we're going to have a lot of time to think about this game. The next game the San Jose Sharks are going to play will be Saturday, February 24th. They will be at home. Obviously, this game has one more period to go, so we're not going anywhere quite yet. As a matter of fact, the Sharks are on a 5-game homestand, so that first game was Saturday night. That regulation loss, 4-3 to the Blue Jackets. Right now they're losing 4-0 to the Golden Knights. They got the Predators on Saturday. Next Tuesday, they got New Jersey. And next Thursday, to finish the month of February, they will be hosting the Ducks. Then they go on a very brief road trip, but it'll be a back-to-back road trip. It'll be Saturday and Sunday, so they're playing both days that weekend. Saturday, March 2nd against the Stars. Sunday, March 3rd against the Wild. And then they come back home and they play on Tuesday and Thursday against the Stars again, and then the Islanders. But yeah, I mean, we're going down the stretch here. They got the Blackhawks March 17th and 23rd. I only name drop that team because we'll see if we could actually see the Sharks face Connor Bedard. That'll be kind of unique. I might go to that game. If Bedard's in the lineup March 23rd when the Sharks host the Blackhawks, then I might be in that game. I might be there. See what all the hype's about. Hopefully they call Thomas Bordeleau by then. It'll be toward the end of the season and past the trade deadline, so I'm pretty sure we'll have a definite shake-up in the lineup. But yeah. Sharks are going to have a long time to think about this loss, if this is how the score holds up right now, 4-0 after 2 periods. As a matter of fact, let's start talking about. Let's get into the stats here. So just give me a brief moment as I compile the stats. So, and a quick reminder. So this Saturday will be the watch party for the month of February. We'll be giving away a Puck Your Feelings Shark City Hockey novelty t-shirt. And we'll also be giving away a Shark City Hockey beanie. So be sure to be watching during that watch party for your chance to get your hands on some Shark City drip to add to your latest fit. Absolutely free, gratis. All right. So let's go into the stats now. These are the stats in the first period, by the way. So, as you know, I like to occasionally, not all the time, but I'll do it tonight. Or today, wherever you're watching from. I like to show the stats and how they change from one period to the next. So this right here are the first period stats. Or the first intermission stats. So here's our second intermission stats. Now you can see the difference. Shots totals are even, 23 apiece for both Vegas and San Jose. Unfortunately, the score is completely lopsided on Vegas's. It's tilting their way. The ice is tilted their way. We have, again, a disadvantage in the face-off circle. Vegas has 60% of the wins. San Jose was 40. With 3 penalties committed today, 2 in that last period. You had Justin Bailey slashing against Jonathan Marchalt at 5 minutes and 12 seconds. And Philip Zadina tripping against William Karlsson at 12 minutes and 53 seconds. Vegas pretty much, they capitalized on 1 of those 3 penalties, so they're 33.3% on the power play. Sharks had 1 power play opportunity at the beginning of the second period at 2 minutes and 16 seconds. When Ivan Barbashev was holding against Keelan Addison, they obviously did not score. The only goal scored in this period was courtesy of Keegan Kolsar. He got his 5th goal of the season. Martinez gets an assist on that. So now you have Martinez for the Vegas Golden Knights. He has 3 assists tonight, so he has 3 points tonight. Morelli got his first goal of his career in his first NHL game in the first period at 19 minutes and 12 seconds. And then that only goal scored in the second period at 18 minutes and 44 seconds. He got his first career NHL assist. So not a fun time right now if you're at the SAP Center in San Jose. So let's take a, that's pretty much all I got for y'all. It's been all Vegas Golden Knights. Let's take a look into what's going on in the rest of the league. As we mentioned earlier today, there are 10 games on this President Day. And for the games that have already conceded, you had the Anaheim Ducks. They defeated the Buffalo Sabres 4-3 in Buffalo. The Boston Bruins defeated the Dallas Stars at home in a shootout, 4-3. St. Louis Blues fell at home to the visiting Toronto Maple Leafs 4-2. That crazy game I just referenced earlier, the Minnesota Wild 10-7 victory at home against the Vancouver Canucks. Right now, in the third period, the Seattle Kraken are hosting the Detroit Red Wings, and they are trailing 3-2. After 2 periods in Arizona, the Coyotes are leading the Edmonton Oilers 3-2. And after 2 periods in Calgary, the Calgary Flames are leading the Winnipeg Jets 4-3. Of course, here in San Jose, we are losing 4-0. Tonight, the Chicago Blackhawks will be visiting the Carolina Hurricanes, and Ottawa Senators will be visiting the Tampa Bay Lightning to finish off your NHL Monday, February 19th edition of action. Oh, what a freaking game it's been. All right, I'm going to step aside for a brief moment. Thank you to everybody who's been tuning in and tuning out. I can't blame you. This game isn't going the way that we were hoping it would be. But nonetheless, we're here with you. We'll still be here with you to chill and talk till. I'm Aaron James, creative and host of this Shark City Hockey live watch-along party with real-time reaction to the action. Not so much action on our end. Sounds like Sharks are losing 4-0 against the visiting Vegas Golden Knights. Y'all just kick back, enjoy the tunes, and we'll be back for the final frame of this lopsided contest. We'll be right back.
Feel that now. If they only knew how this was, yeah, they would too, just to feel that now. Cause I ain't got no friends, I ain't got nobody. All I got ahead is a moonlit road. I ain't got nobody. All I got ahead is a moonlit road. When the downtown lights start to come out at night, we go insane, we go insane. And when I arrive, I start to lose my mind. I go insane, I go insane. 'Cause they told me you take too much. Yeah, I sure do, so I can feel that now. If they only knew how this was, yeah, they would too, just to feel that now. 'Cause I ain't got no friends, I ain't got nobody. All I got ahead is a moonlit road. Cause they told me you take too much. Yeah, I sure do, so I can feel that now. If they only knew how this was, yeah, they would too, just to feel that now. 'Cause I ain't got no friends, I ain't got nobody. All I got ahead is a moonlit road. A moonlit road. so bright, brighter than the rainbow. One night that we live tonight, let's ride till we're out of sight. So far, so they never fade down our halo. Oh, let it go. One day of my life, let's color it outside the lines. So bright, brighter than the rainbow. One night that we live tonight, let's ride till we're out of sight. So far, so they never fade down our halo. Oh, let it go. Oh, let it go. One moon to inspire these lines, one love to ignite our hearts, one song we'll be singing out loud. Oh, there's no stairway to the sky, but I believe it as a child. We'll fly, fly so high, no they can't make us come down.
All right. Here we go. Final frame. Thank goodness. I want to see some Sharks goals, man. Just one at least. Let's not get shut out. All right, here we go. Game on. That place looked like it got emptier. Don't blame people. There we go. Oh my gosh, what a horrible freaking turnover. What the hell? Stop the clock, stop the clock. There we go. Okay. My bad. I know, a little quiet, but I mean, there's nothing really to react here. This is live reaction to the action, and there's a lack of it on the Sharks' end. I've had a few good moments, but for the most part, this game has been completely controlled by the Vegas Golden Knights. Not much of a freaking surprise, considering, and I'm just going to spit out some of the same facts I've been saying all game long. Vegas Golden Knights have owned the San Jose Sharks for the last 7 years. The Sharks only have one victory against this team for each of those years. 7 regular season victories against the Vegas Golden Knights. Doesn't look like they're going to get their 8th tonight, and it appears as if the Vegas Golden Knights are going to sweep the Sharks in the season series 4-0. They currently lead 3-0. The last time we played these guys and got shut out was on November 10th. Sharks were able to force overtime, however, the last time on December 10th, but Vegas stole that in a shootout. Anything's possible. So, with the clock, the clock is ticking, which, by the way, let me update that clock really quick here. Ooh, Vegas trying to make it 5. Oh, wow. Again, it's men versus boys out there tonight. And, this is like the second time we didn't even see Aiden Hill, so it's like, not that it would matter. Logan Thompson obviously has been fantastic for these guys, so. In fact, let's just take a quick look at that as the Sharks are committed a penalty, so they're going to be on the penalty kill again. But, let's see here. So the last game, it was actually Patera, which I think was, he was just called up and he got his first dub against us, if I recall that correctly. So did we even see Hill this year? I'm just trying to reach out. I'm just trying to rethink here. Yeah, we did. That was the last time we got shut out. It was Aiden Hill. All right, Sharks are on the penalty kill. Would love to see some shorties here, some short-handed goals. Nothing's gonna happen. Right now, I think just keeping the puck in play is the Sharks' best friends. Without a doubt, we'll get some whistles. You got to earn some of that revenue, go to the TV timeouts and do the commercials. But right now, the best possible thing for the Sharks would be to get this clock to hit zeros and, prevent the score from being freaking ran up by Vegas. $20 more seconds remaining on this power play. So if the Sharks are able to clear it, which I think they will right now, maybe. Come on, Thrun. Henry Thrun elects to go the other way, loses the puck. So they have one last chance here for a power play. And that goes offside. So the Sharks, they only allowed one power play goal today, so that's what's up. They kill the penalty. The Sharks, man, they're allowing so much space for Vegas to just operate in their own zone. Like, I literally watched a couple of the players stand in the same spot on the ice while Vegas just passes, like putting on a passing clinic, but still, like, they're just standing still. Come on, where's the pressure at? Zadina showing some life. He tried to shoot it. Zadina is the only one that is playing with passion out there right now. Finally get a shot on goal, baby. Damn. That took a minute. All right. Sharks are just trying to survive, man. A little bit of life on that last shift, led by Zadina, but no, still blank. Still blank. As I mentioned way early in the top of the live stream, you can't win a game in the first period, but you can lose a game in the first period. I know it sounds like an oxymoron, but essentially what it means is, the Vegas Golden Knights, they cannot just take their foot off the pedal, right? They got to continue to bring it. They can't rely on that 3-0 lead that they established in the first. However, for the Sharks dropping 3 goals in the first period, that's a heck of a task that you have to put ahead of yourself for the remainder of the game. And it's possible, anything's possible, but down 4-0, it looks like the Vegas Golden Knights are 11 minutes away from probably skating through the easiest victory against the Sharks since back in November when Aiden Hill shut us out. So Sharks continue to not have an answer for their divisional rivals, the defending Stanley Cup champions. In their 7th season of existence, they're about to get their 12th victory at the Tank. They've only lost, and as I mentioned this, they've only lost 3 games at the SAP Center San Jose, and all 3 of those games were in overtime fashion, so they haven't lost in regulation, and that record is going to remain intact. And as far as the Sharks, here we are, year 7 of the Golden Knights, and they only have 7 victories against Vegas in the regular season. So this score, still plenty of time, of course, but if this score stands, when those clock hits 0, the Sharks will be swept in the season series 4-0, which means that, the last victory came against these guys last season. So that's crazy, man. But, oh, damn, son, life of a Sharks fan. What can you say? All right, game on after TV timeout. We'll spare us the commercials for the next half of this period. Let's just roll. Through it. As a fan of the San Jose Sharks, this is definitely not the way you want to see this game go down. After, a pretty exciting 2 games previously, they've had 9 goals in 2 games, and to not find the back of the net so far, it's just frustrating without doubt. Probably more frustrating that, and I think frustrating is a little strong word, just kind of like uninspiring, I think is the best thing, is like the best way to describe it. It's very uninspiring, and the way they lost with 12 seconds remaining in the last game, like, to follow it up with this performance, it's just like, what the F, dude? You know what I'm saying? And for those who say that they look, at least we're going to look good when we lose, or, oh, it's rebuilding, but at least we look good. These jerseys, stop lying to yourself. Those jerseys are weak. The end. I'm sorry, they're trash, man. All those stripes are just ridiculous. They're better off doing, like I said, that shark is the main. Put the fin on the shoulder pads. Put the shark on the freaking on the crest. Get rid of all those extra stripes. Just make it a black version of the home and away kit, the current home and away kit. But hey, you know what I mean? Some of y'all feel some type of way about that kit too. So it's been a while since the Sharks really genuinely released a solid jersey. The last 2 reverse retros were a miss for me personally, especially last year's. And the Evolve jersey kit was kind of ridiculous, to be honest with you. Like, too much, like, all that teal. It's just teal overkill, as I call it. So it's like, didn't really expect. Not surprised. The Sharks have definitely been missing. And with every miss, they get further away from their identity. I know I was talking about it earlier, didn't really get to finish my thoughts on it, but the point I was trying to say was with the old school jersey, it has nothing to do with nostalgia, has nothing to do with, we want OG. It's pretty much that, that look is like, it's a formidable force. It's iconic. There's the word I was looking for. It's iconic. Okay, so it's like everything that's followed has just been meh. It's been mid. But that original look was iconic. As a matter of fact, I'm not even hung up on the heritage completely. Like, the uniforms that they had in, like, from 98 to 2004, 2005, or 2009, whatever it was, before they went to the Reebok Edge and rebranded the whole logo and everything. Even that set of unis was iconic because it was unique. There's nothing else like it. You know what I mean? They're just badass. But ever since then, like, you know, and I supported my team. I did, like, when they did the Reebok Edge with the black shoulder pads, which honestly, that was like a culture shock. When they went from that to the previous ones, I wasn't all about it. I tried to get behind the shark, even though, like, I felt it looked cartoonish. Some people say it looks aggressive. I think it's cartoonish. Again, because that old school logo, that inaugural logo, man, that right there is iconic. It's iconic. You know what I mean? It would be like if the 49ers took out the SF in their logo and replaced it with a 4 and a 9. Right? It's like, what are you doing? Now it's iconic. It's like, and then, like, you know, with their attempt to, like, be the Sills, I've said this in the past, it would be like if the 49ers came through with, like, a throw, like, you know, like, oh, here's, you know, for our color rush jersey, we're gonna go silver and black because, you know, the Raiders used to be in Oakland. You know, so to be like, oh, the Seals used to be in the Bay Area, dude, that history is owned by the Stars. So what's the point of those two stories? I feel like this whoever's running the damn organization, whoever's in charge of these damn jersey decisions, is getting further away from, like, you know, our identity, further away from, you know, the shark. And the last two alternate jerseys is the epitome of it. Literally trying to be the Golden Seals, and then now taking the shark out as the primary logo and replacing it with the fin. Like, they're just, to me, that's the reason why I could care less about these damn things. And to see them get mopped up the way they are right now in this jersey for the second game they're wearing it, and the previous game to lose with 12 seconds left, like, again, it's not helping the case, man. It really isn't. That's, you know, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Keelan Addison had a nice opportunity right there. Trying to go over Thompson's shoulder, but he made a save. Got stoppage in play because Logan Thompson's mask fell off. So man, I thought so. So the Sharks are kind of generating some pressure, and it looks like Logan Thompson just kind of, like, you know, threw his helmet off. Pretty sure the strap was loose, so he just did it anyways. But here we go. I cannot believe I'm hearing this. Drew Remenda is saying, we got to give credit to the Sharks coaching staff because he's kept these guys playing for the entire game for a full 60 minutes, despite the injuries, blah, blah, blah. Bro, what do you expect? They can't forfeit the game. They can't just say, hey, we're done. They have to play 60 minutes. That's this ain't like a job. They can't, you know, it's not like at will employment, essentially. You know, I'm just going to quit. I'm out. Come on, dude. The one thing I want to give credit to these Sharks coaches is that they keep the Sharks taking face-offs. They keep the Sharks skating. They keep the Sharks putting tape on their stick. Like, come on, you get. Anyways, You reaching for some praise there. Keep them playing for 60 minutes. They have to play. Even if they don't really play, if they don't show up, they still got to go out there and do the entire game, right? Anyways, that was just ridiculous. All right, here we go. Zetterlund. Sharks top line is out there. Duclair now joining in. Here comes Granlund. Or excuse me, Ryan Carpenter. Looks like they're in the midst of a line change. But yeah, that's one thing I can't stand, man. It's like they just be trying to push some bogus, like some bull shark on us, man. It's like, come on. You're reaching right now. They keep them playing for 60 minutes, bro. They have to play for 60 minutes. My bad. Don't try to sell me a rock. You know what I mean? Well, this third period has been very uneventful for both sides. Let's just be real. Vegas, obviously, they're trying, but this has just been a 200-foot game back and forth. If you have tuned in or if you tuned out since the second period, you ain't missing anything, or since the end of the second. So with that being said, once this game concludes, so with the live stream, there's really no point into trying to recap or even talk about it, like, because nothing has changed. Right now, both these teams are pretty much just going through the motions. Like I said earlier, spare us the TV timeouts, spare us, the sponsorship. I know they got to cash out, but let's just get this clock to zero, because the Sharks are not going to play until Saturday. And it'll be a little bit more exciting for us here on our live stream, because it'll be our second giveaway, second of 5 giveaways this season, celebrating our 5th anniversary here at Shark City Hockey. And of course, the best way to stay on top of all the details with our giveaways this season is to follow us across the board on social media. Shark City Hockey can be found on Instagram at Shark City Hockey. You'll definitely find more relatable Sharks fan content there, more engaging Sharks fan content. We are also on X. That's where we live stream, and YouTube as well at Shark City Hockey. So if you are, new to this channel on YouTube, please like and consider subscribing. That'll be jawsome. If you don't follow us already on X, that'll be great as well. We are going to have a giveaway. It's going to be a Shark City Hockey beanie and novelty t-shirt, a Puck Your Feelings t-shirt, which is how I feel right now about anyone that's crying over the portion of the fan base that doesn't care for these Cali Finn jerseys. All jokes aside, if you want to win some free Shark City drip to add to your latest fit, join us this Saturday for our second ever giveaway. So again, instructions and details and all that jazz will be shared on our social media accounts, so be sure to follow us at Shark City Hockey. Right now, we are just waiting. My bad, I got the clock rolling. That's wishful thinking. Right now, we're waiting for this game, for the clock to hit 0. I'll fix the clock in a second. We're on a TV timeout. Technically 5 minutes and 18 seconds remaining in this game. So let's get that adjusted. So the Sharks were in 3 goals in that first period, 1 goal at the end of the second, and that's where we are at right now, 4-0. 5 minutes and 18 seconds remaining in regulation. And they have a shot of Aiden Hill right now. He's all smiles. Why wouldn't he be? I said this a long time ago. That guy did not want to play in San Jose. He filed for arbitration the first year off season. And then after that, supposedly injured, did the bare minimum to get cleared to not, did the minimum, took part in a little practice, was told, oh, I can't play. Read Jordan Tutu's book. You'll get more insight on that, on how they fleece the injured reserve. And then, eventually got traded to the Vegas Golden Knights and raises a cup with them. He's not playing this game. Logan Thompson is, and he's shutting us out as of right now. If this score remains the same with a goose egg for the Sharks, it'll be the second time that the Vegas Golden Knights shut us out this season. Aiden Hill got the first shutout against us back in November. And regardless of what happens, it looks like the Vegas is getting ready to sweep us. So that is it, my friends. As we are approaching 4:08 remaining in regulation. Sharks trying not to get shit out at home, but they're not really showing anything that's saying we are going to score. So let's see. See if there's a lucky break in there. They got, what do they got? About 210 seconds remaining in this bad boy. There we go. There we go. Trying not to get shut out here. We almost broke the goose egg. Ryan Carpenter had a puck that was creeping toward the goal line, but their defense was rather alert and they prevented it from crossing. That was way back when. That was probably one of the best chances we had right there in this period for sure. Crazy that the Sharks actually have 30 shots on goal. I ain't gonna lie, like you'd figure with this score that shots on goal would be extremely low as they have been all season, like per the trend. But they're getting pucks on net. Whether or not they're quality shots, that can be argued, right? But here we go. Got 150 seconds remaining in this game. Oh, goodness gracious. Well, it looks like we're going to finish this freaking game on the freaking penalty kill. So Vegas is about to be awarded, what is it, their 5th power play? Fabian Zetterlund's getting called for slashing. This is the 5th opportunity for these guys. I imagine that Vegas will spend most of this time just kind of like nursing the puck, probably chilling in their trapezoid or retreating in their own zone a lot. Just get out of this game, right? Probably try to help preserve Logan Thompson's shutout, because once this penalty is killed, assuming they don't attempt to score, only 12 seconds remain in regulation. So yeah, it's over. Looks like Jean Ruda got a game misconduct. So that's kind of ridiculous. I guess the call was tripping. No, that's not accurate. That was earlier. Never mind. But John Ruda got a game misconduct. I'll see if I get an answer for that later. But we're just, as a Sharks fan, we want this damn clock to go to 0 already. Well, Sharks fans, thank you for joining me. Thank you for tuning in and out. I can imagine, you know, on this 3-day holiday weekend, you all probably got some other things better to do with your time. So I appreciate any of the time that you've spent here with me, watching the Sharks get completely handled by the Vegas Golden Knights. Again, the next game will be Saturday, and that will be our second ever giveaway. So, you know, make sure to join us for that. I have details, you know, dropped this week on our social media pages. So make sure to follow us across the board at Shark City Hockey. And yeah, Sharks are going to get swept by the Golden Knights. Looks like they're going to get shut out as well. So Vegas Golden Knights going to win this game 4-0, and they're going to end the season series 4-0. San Jose Sharks. This is insane, but yeah, Vegas's record in San Jose is going to improve to 12-0-0-3, while the San Jose Sharks will be looking to get that eighth ever regular season win against the Vegas Golden Knights in 2024-25. Oh wow, and that is it, baby. We are done. Thank goodness. All right, fans. Thank you again. I'm Aaron James. That was Shark City Hockey's live watch along party with real-time reaction to the action. San Jose Sharks lost to the Vegas Golden Knights 4-0. We'll get together again on Saturday, and we'll be doing our second ever giveaway, a Puck Your Feelings novelty t-shirt and a Shark City Hockey beanie. So until then, y'all have a great rest of your 3-day weekend, and I'll see y'all live right here at Shark City Hockey channel Saturday. Until then, let's go Sharks.